This country has had the best performance of major developed economies.
He seems kind of scared how they're kind of coming after him, and he's like, I don't want people to talk about my history. I don't want people to look at my track record, because it's almost as though he knows he did something wrong.
Having 10 years under your belt, right? You have to answer for a lot of things, right? And all three other candidates don't have to do that, right? They haven't been prime minister. And I think that given that, he's been doing a pretty all right job.
What is your number, Mr. Trudeau?
He's got the right balance between like rebuttaling other people, as well as bringing up good statistics and attacking other people.
But what's so interesting about Mulcair's sort of tactic right now for me is he responds to the other candidates in the debate, right? And then he provides new information.
Alternative
Nobody
presented by all of these
believes
other
you.
parties.
He's bringing up really good points and all, but like the part where he's like, we don't believe you. It's kind of like a school debate, right? Where you're having a debate with your friends and you're just talking over them.
He's always saying like what Harper is doing wrong, like the government is doing wrong, or Mulcair, like what's wrong with their ideas. He's not presenting his own ideas and saying like why like their party is better. Like at the end he did it, but he should have done it like throughout the debate.
I think he's going to improve throughout the debates. Like, this is his first like national debate. Like, I think we're definitely going to see a lot of improvement from him. And I think when he gets off the stage, people are going to be like, hey, you need to calm down. And he's going to kind of realize, okay, I'll get it together next time, kind of thing. So I think it'll be interesting to see his improvement.
Well, with all due respect, Mr. Prime Minister,
I find it interesting that when Elizabeth May brings up her points, the other candidates like agree with her and then kind of make her point sound better, to the point where it drowns her out even further than she's already been out of it.
I think they've respected her nicely, but I think that's the problem. They're not taking advantage of her. Like, if anyone else gives a bad point, they wait for her to finish, they kind of agree with her, and then they move on, which drains her out even more. I think she would rather that she be treated just like anyone else. I think with these debates, it's really important to sit through the whole thing, because it becomes an education. You know, if I was going online and seeing the highlights of this, I would only get a chunk of it. But to sit through and watch all of this, you see all their reactions, and you hear the minor details and points that you wouldn't hear.